Are you thinking of taking a ferry from mainland Italy all the way to Sardinia? Well, you're in luck because
Yes, we are in the port of Livorno, and today we're going to take the ferry boat from Livorno to Golfo Aranci on Sardinia Ferries, and we'll show you around what it is, how to expect, and how it works.
all right, so stay tuned. And now it's about 5:45.
Yeah, and the ship is not here yet, so it's about to arrive. So we are going to just wait for the ship. They're going to unload all the car and then start loading the car back again, and we're going to be on board.
You're right. And actually, if you've never been on a ferry, not a Sardinia ferry or any other ferry that takes cars on board, I gotta say, it is a very interesting experience, actually.
Yes, it is.
So, driving right onto a boat, not something I've done, I'd say that I've done a lot of, before moving to Italy, but it's kind of fun.
And this is going to be an overnight ferry, and we booked a cabin so we can going to be able to sleep and wake up tomorrow morning in Sardinia.
Exactly. Well, here we are. Our ferry has arrived.
Yes, looks like we're going to be on the Mega Express 3. There's like several different ships on the fleet of the Sardinia ferry, and this is one of them. Looks like an kind of an older one.
Yeah,
but
the clunker.
we'll see. So the crossing takes about 11 hours. So we're gonna leave tonight around 8 p.m. and we should be arriving in Sardinia tomorrow morning at 7.
Exactly. But in between, you know what? We're gonna go to our cabin. We're gonna unpack because we have a cabin. You don't have to get a cabin, but we highly recommend you get a cabin. Then we're gonna go for dinner.
Yes, and then go back to bed, and tomorrow morning we are ready to go.
Exactly. All right, come on on.
Looks like we are about to board. It's 6:30 and the ship is opening and we are going on board.
All right, let's go.
Now, if you are spending the night like we do, and we take a cabin, so remember to bring with you something for the night, like a toothbrush, toothpaste, and everything you need.
And when you park, be sure to remember where you are parked. In this case, we just passed 4C. So I have a pro tip for you. If you are like me and you like to sleep on more than one pillow, now is the time to ask for one. Don't wait. You have to go find one of the guys that work here and ask them for a second pillow. Otherwise, you are out of luck. Well, welcome to our luxury cabin on board the Sardinia Ferries. Well, luxury, imagine it. So what do we have here? We have 2 single beds, it's about that wide. But I did get my pillow. Grazie. And this is the washroom. Actually, it looks like a princess washroom.
Actually, it's not that small.
It's not terribly small.
It's a shower here, which is all right. And that's about it.
Basically like a telephone booth. What is this?
It's a closet.
So what do we got?
So it's a kind of a small ship. There's only 7-8 decks for passengers. The main buffet and / coffee shop is on deck 6, which is the same deck where our cabin is, and the restaurant is on deck 7. So let's go take a look. And here we have the restaurant a la carte, which is gonna go our restaurant for later, and a nice coffee shop bar here. And now we're going to go towards the after the ship.
And believe me, it won't take that long.
There's also a little gift shop here where you can actually buy perfumes and toiletry stuff if you forget something.
So in case you haven't guessed, this isn't exactly a luxury way to get to Sardinia. But if you want a car, this is the best way to get to Sardinia from Italy.
You can fly and rent a car, but that's going to be way more expensive than taking your own car. Not everybody takes a cabin, so if people don't get a cabin, they can sleep on here at the bars and coffee shop, which is kind of weird, but people do that. Or you can get Pullman seat like they have here, and actually spend the night sitting on a chair. And by the way, this ship has an elevator for people with mobility issue. There's a little area for kids to play around while doing the crossing. There's also an option to buy Wi-Fi at sea if you want to use your phone during the night. Or if you're doing the crossing during the day, you might need the internet. And this is the Lido deck where the swimming pool is.
But today it looks like the swimming pool is closed, probably because it's open only during the day. That would make much sense. For an 11-hour crossing, you have it during the day and not really at night. Oh, another bar upstairs.
Well, there's not many amenities on the ship, but there's no lack of bars.
Well, what else do you do for 11 hours on a ship? On a crossing, especially if you don't have a cabin, right?
I guess within the crossing of the day, you can suntan in this deck.
Well, folks, that is the ship. Can you believe it?
Yeah, the ship is not that big, actually. We've been on different one that's much bigger than this one, but probably because it's a Monday night tonight, it's not a very busy night. They use the smaller one to do the crossing.
Yeah, and unfortunately with Sardinia Ferries, you can't really pick the ship that you're going to be on. No. And yeah, it's just the luck of the draw. So tonight, this is what we've got. No spritz?
No, I decided for white wine as well.
So here we are at the cocktail bar named Cocktail Bar. Actually, no, I'm kidding. It's actually called the Riviera Lounge. And on this particular crossing, one of the nice things about it is that it's good both for the evening as well as lunch and breakfast. So, this menu is not big enough.
Here we are at the Dolce Vita a la carte restaurant. It's actually a little more expensive than the buffet, but first of all, it's sitting down, so you can sit down and relax and enjoy a nice dinner. Second, it's a great way to spend an hour or two, so makes the crossing a little bit shorter because you are here for an hour having dinner. While at the buffet, you eat and you're done. So these are the two main reasons why we usually come to this restaurant and not go to the buffet.
Now, to be clear, there's actually nothing wrong with the buffet. The food is practically the same, and actually they have, I think, a wider selection of stuff to eat. But like Andrea says, I much prefer the Dolce Vita restaurant because I can spend, an hour and a half here, pass some time.
Have a glass of wine.
Have a glass of wine, exactly, or two, And
you're not driving the boat, aren't you?
I am not driving the boat tonight, no, absolutely. And you know what? Wine pairs with everything on this boat when you're not driving.
Especially in Sardinia.
And if you want to know more about Sardinia food, check out this video up here. So what are you going to eat tonight?
I think I'm gonna eat the antipasto, which is usually pretty good, and then the Caesar salad with chicken, which is usually delicious. Air conditioning tonight is not working very well.
Now, if you've watched any of our videos before, you would have known that I tend to joke about the air conditioning in Italy, or the lack thereof, because it is a culture that air conditioning is bad. It's bad for you. So only in piccoli dose, as they say, in small amounts. But tonight on this ship, oh my God, they have seemed to have forgotten the air conditioning.
Now, like you do in any other ship that is crossing, you must remember to put your cell phone in airplane mode if you want to avoid a big charge on your phone bill. So, put your phone on airplane mode as soon as you leave the port.
That's delicious. Alright, so here is my dinner. I ordered a nice, healthy Caesar salad with fried chicken. So good. Oh my God. Okay, so the food is definitely hot. Underneath, let's take a look under the hood. We've got lettuce, we've got capers. It's not very saucy, so I think that they are looking for us to use a little olive oil, but that's okay. Anyway, we'll give it a try, and let's see what these. This is a good Caesar salad. So you should tell us, where are we going in Sardinia, and what's famous there?
Well, we're gonna go to Golfo Aranci. That's where the boat is gonna dock, and then from there we're gonna go to Porto Cervo, which is a very famous resort town in the northeast side of Sardinia. And if you want to know more about Sardinia, check out this video up here. Time to go to bed.
So long, farewell, Wiedersehen, adieu.
Good night.
Good night, see you tomorrow.
Good morning.
Morning. It's 5:30. We just been walking up and we just showered and now we are going for breakfast and show you how the breakfast works.
All right, let's do it.
Here we are. We've got a croissant with pastry cream inside and my cappuccino, all for €4.
And here's that announcement.
It's pretty warm. It's pretty good.
Still fresh.
All right, so here we are. This is the end of our trip on board the, what are we on, the Mega Express 3?
We're ready to disembark and go get off the ship and arrive in Sardinia.
And arguably, this is going to be the most fun experience of the journey.
Yeah, usually it's a bit chaotic, but let's go take a look.
All right.
As I said yesterday, cars are very squished to each other, so we have to walk in the middle.
And we've made it back to the car. Today wasn't that bad.
Not bad at all, actually. Sometimes the chaos at the disembarkation can be really fun. But today's actually was quite smooth, and we were in the car in a few minutes. Now we're just waiting for the door to open and let the car out.
Exactly.
And looks like we are moving.
Apparently.
We are in Sardinia.
Yes, we are looking forward to our week here and then heading home for new adventures.
Yes. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more video about traveling and traveling to Italy.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Ciao!